evening, Quiz to Kills. It is another Wednesday night. Walrus and our 80s theme continues throughout July across all of our social and various media. So every trivia drop on a Monday for Madge on Monday will drop at Facebook and will also pop over onto Instagram. A bit of random stuff there. It's been word shuffles the last couple of weeks. Probably will continue like that for a few more. Obviously every single Tuesday morning 11 AM on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible and YouTube Music, you will get your weekly dose of trivia. 5 minutes, 5 questions, a random fact, a little bit motivational, and again throughout July it's all 80s. Wednesday, we are here today and you are playing along with the Wednesday Night Walrus. However, on a Thursday we'll go for some throwback action. There'll be something out of the archives, so not necessarily 80s. I don't have a lot of 80s stuff in the archives, but you'll get something a bit random. It'll be on either Facebook and YouTube, might even drop on the website. Friday is obviously the 5 Fact Friday, which will appear on Facebook as well as the Instagram feed. And it's a random topic every week with 5 daft facts about it. We've had a couple already and a few more good ones lined up as well. Friday night is Friday night. We've done Friday. We're on to Saturday now, which is still every fortnight. I am working to get back every week, but I'm a little bit behind with some things. So we're sticking every fortnight. So the couple that you've got in July are also 80s. It gets a bit more sort of media and music based and everything will get a little more sort of free from getting kicked off on the website, he says, for now. But it'll be 20 questions on a single topic, and again, it's 80s for this month. And then it's Sunday, it's absolutely anything that's possible. You might get a quiz, you might get a podcast, you might get a random fact, and you might even get some updates of what I've got planned for towards the end of the year, specifically around December. I keep saying every year, no, we'll do less, less is more, and then I think, oh, that'll work, and we'll do a crazy number of quizzes. Anywho, round number 1 is 80s general knowledge. So round number 1 you'll get 10 normal questions. Round number 2 will always be the picture round. So here we go. Take as long as you like. If you want to go back or rewind or pause, anything like that, it's fine. It's pre-recorded, so take all the time you like. Question number 1. So in November 1983, a shortage of which toy nearly led to riots in stores? So in November 1983, a shortage of which toy nearly led to riots in stores? Probably in America. It usually is. See, if you want a bit more time, just hit the pause button. That's absolutely fine. Excuse me. Question number 2. True or false? The Walkman was originally marketed as Soundabout. So true or false? The Walkman was originally marketed as Soundabout. Again, I don't think in Europe. I believe if it did happen, it's probably America when they market things as well. I don't know. Maybe it was over here as well. Who knows? I only write them. Question number 3. Which auto company folded before the debut of the movie its car featured in Back to the Future? I don't think I've worded that very well. So before there was a car featured in Back to the Future, but the auto company that made it folded before the debut of the movie. What was the auto company? Yeah, that's a really terrible word. You get the gist. Question number 4. What was the first music video to feature on MTV? I mean, it truly is irony at its finest. If you know, you'll get a chuckle. If you don't, hopefully you'll get a chuckle when you get the answer. So it was the very first music video to feature on MTV. Question number 5. The best-selling album of all time was released in 1982. It's still the best-selling album of all time, which is impressive. Who recorded it? So the best-selling album of all time was released in 1982. Who recorded it? Question number 6. In 1982, which country invaded the Falkland Islands? So in 1982, which country invaded the Falkland Islands? Not sure if you get to pick up as much background noise as I do, but the headphones get it. Question number 7. In 1989, an oil tanker spilled 11 million gallons of crude oil across Alaskan waters. But what was the name of the tanker? So in 1989, an oil tanker spilled 11 million gallons of crude oil across Alaskan waters. But what was the name of the oil tanker? Question number 8. Who wrote the highly controversial Satanic Verses book? So who wrote the highly controversial book, The Satanic Verses? I haven't actually read it. a lot of press, that one. Question number 9. How many UK TV channels were there at the start of the 80s? So how many UK TV channels were there at the start of the 80s? And last general knowledge one before we hit the picture round. Number 10. Which two actors portrayed brothers Jake and Elwood Blues? So which two actors portrayed brothers Jake and Elwood Blues? They're the Blues Brothers. Anywho, and the picture round tonight, 80s movies stars, icons of 80s movies. You're going to see 10 pictures. You've just got to guess who they are with our paparazzi walrus. Question number 1. Who's that? Who's that for number 1? Pretty sure that one is from The Breakfast Club, that image. So who is number 1? Number 2. Nice easy one for number 2 for you. Who's that for number 2? It's the actors we're after, the actors and actresses. Which they're all actors now, I think. I give up. So not the character they're playing, but the actual real life person. Number 3. Number 3. Seems quite a controversial, divisive figure, but not going to lie, I like his films. And that's all that matters to me. Number 4. Who is number 4? Number 5. Number 5. Who you gonna call? Also loves to be in a Wes Anderson film. I do like me a Wes Anderson film. They're all a little bit strange, but they're amazing. Number 6, and a more modern role for you there. Number 6. Who's that? Cracking series that as well, mate. 7. Number 7. What about number 8? What about number 8? Nine. Number 9. Picture from one of his stand-up shows, but fantastic comic actor. And originally slated to be Sheriff Bart in Blazing Saddles. But it was not to be, but he did write a lot of the material, so it's all good. And finally, number 10. Number 10. Oh, you could iron it. Shit. Number 10. So if you want to go back, that's absolutely fine. Rewind, replay, repause, do all the good stuff. And when you are ready, join me all the way back. Oh, go a little bit too far back. Just deafen myself with the music clip there. Round number 1, and we'll get you some answers. So November 1983, a shortage of which toy nearly led to riots in the stores? It was the Cabbage Patch Kids. Cabbage Patch Kids for number 1. Truly hideous. And number 2, true or false, the Walkman was originally marketed as the Soundabout. It is true. It was true in the US. It was originally the Soundabout. And number 3, the auto company that folded was DMC, the DeLorean Motor Company. DeLorean Motor Company. If you just put DeLorean, it's fine. You mind yourselves. At number 4, what was the first music video to feature on MTV? It was the Buggles. Video killed the radio star. Sweet irony. Question number 5. The best-selling album of all time was released in 1982. Who recorded it? It was Michael Jackson and Thriller. Thriller for number 5, recorded by Michael Jackson. And number 6, in 1982, which country invaded the Falkland Islands? It was Argentina. Argentina for 6. Number 7, the tanker's name was the Exxon Valdez. The Exxon Valdez. Number 8, the Stalag Verses was written by Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie for 8. And number 9, at the beginning of the 1980s, there were 3 TV channels: BBC One, BBC Two, and ITV. In I think it was 84. What got Channel 4? 84. And question number 10, which 2 actors portrayed the Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood? It was Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. I have a point for each of them if you feel that way. And off to the picture round of the movie stars. Question number 1 from the Breakfast Club. That is Molly Ringwald. Molly Ringwald for number 1. And number 2, Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones there. And number 3 is Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase. Goldie Hawn for number 4. That is Goldie Hawn for number 4. And number 5 is Bill Murray. Bill Murray for 5. Sylvester Sly Stallone for 6. That's Sylvester Stallone. And number 7, Terminator fame, it's Linda Hamilton. Linda Hamilton for 7. Number 8 is Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster for number 8. Number 9 is the late great Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor for number 9. And finally, number 10 is Emilio Estevez. Pop your scores in, pop your comments in. Don't forget, we are here with new content every single day of the week on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram at Tusk Trivia. We are Trivial Tuesday for the podcast every Tuesday. www.tusktrivia.com every other Saturday night, as well as loads of other content on the site and in support section, and loads of things upcoming there as well. And where I'll also drop special and monthly news updates to kind of let you know what's happening. That's where I kind of announce the whole reshuffle of the site as well. Thursdays, throwbacks, we've got Fridays on facts, we've got Madge on Mondays, we've got a Sunday Funday, we've got a little bit of everything. I will leave the advert up for a few seconds for you, and I hope to speak to you soon. Peace out, Quizticles.